Hello people of the world, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to speak about braces. Why? Because I am wearing braces and people ask me a lot, so I have decided to make a video and tell you my story and share some information so that it could be helpful for you guys. So why I'm wearing it, like what's the procedure and what's the price, I mean like not cost, like budget, yes, and how much is the duration. So I'm going to tell you about the whole truth, like I ain't going to lie, I am going to tell you the truth. I'm going to speak my whole experience till now in a very local and a very simple style so that everyone could understand. So ladies and gents, make sure you watch till the end and please subscribe to my channel, because even though if it is a little contributions, I need your contribution, guys. So yes, watch till the end. So moving on to the first question, why I'm wearing it and why I did. Because I had an issue with my teeth. I had to I wanted to make my teeth in a good align, and my down portion of my teeth is like somehow it's not that aligned. It was not that slight, but my front teeth was like, I had to fix my front teeth because I had a bug teeth. Like, I hope it's called bug teeth. Yeah, bug teeth. But it's not that extreme. But I had the issue when I'm going to the office and when I'm talking, I don't feel like any confidence. So like I really had an issue. So that's the reason I had made up my mind to do this first of all. So when I brought the topic to my parents, they were they don't know what's that, and I told them they were asking me in Apatani. They were asking me like "Hunu," that means like what's that, and I replied them in Apatani, like, and I told them like I muyagol, that means like fixing my teeth. So and they told me, they gave me in reply like hangja yim kodan no I muyangin don milbo hingu gusto cho kanguma. That means like if you are a boy you should wear it like without any problem. So yeah, but I told them just like our teeth is like part of our body, and every part of our body should take care of it, and I somehow I convinced it, and they didn't allow it first. At first they didn't allow me, but I had made up my mind. I had planned for a very long time, and yes, guess who win? I win. And after a lot of criticism, so like in the next day I went to the clinic in Naharlagan. I don't know about the Itanagar or like in around here, but I am in Naharlagan right now. So I went to the Naharlagan clinic, most of the clinic, and I find out that most of the price are the same. And when I went to the clinic, each of the clinic took my sample, like pictures, a sample, and send it to the doctor. So everything was the same. So like price the same, but so at last I choose the nearest to my house, which is in Upia, that Loku Dental. Yes, near Sud village. I went there, and yeah, I used to go. I'm in Narlagan, but why in Upia? Because there is a bridge, like one is like old bridge and new bridge is still under construction. So yes, and I came to know that the sample which they have sent it to the doctor, they all send it to the same doctor. So why I know, because why I know this, because the doctor told me about that he got the same sample, like from every clinic. So like I was okay. Okay, so now let's talk about the procedure. This is the main part, like the first thing first, like you have to go to the visit to the doctor, and when you go to the doctor will first examine, and he will like take a good look at it, because the doctor wants to see your alignment of your teeth, and so that he can examine. And number two, doctor will wash and clean it properly. And number 3, doctor will put a mouth guards on your mouth so that our lips will not be in touch with your teeth, basically just to protect your teeth from injury during the procedure. And number 4 is like, and doctor will put a piece of cotton on your mouth, like inside your mouth and your tongue, just to stop saliva from letting it out. And number 5 is like, doctor will put a glue, like gas glue, which is blue in color, and in the center, and he will put the glue in the center of your teeth, just to put just to put the braces. And number but that glue is very bad at taste, because I don't feel like I don't like the taste, I still remember. So like, okay, leave it. But yes, that glue is, if you swallow it, so that is not toxic, so just relax and chill, okay? So our number 6 is like, after putting your braces, you have to visit to a dental every single month, and you have to visit to the doctor, you have to visit to the doctor just to tighten and just to make it tight. Remember, it's a very long process and it will take more than years. So why it's a very long procedure, because all those muscles and apart from your teeth, it's a very sensitive, and it has to be done in very careful way, because I told you, it's a very sensitive and it's going to take a lot. Okay, I hope it is good, because there is no lightning, so I hope it's not really that dark. And even though if it's dark, so let's continue. So now let's talk about the price or budget. We call it budget. So normal price in Arunachal, like without extraction, it's like 45k, and with extraction it's 5k. So all total with extraction, that means like pulling it out and doing it extract, so that is 50k. So in my case I did it without extraction, so it cost me 45k. Yes, without extraction, how they did in my case was it's like doctor took a it's called slicing process. Yes, doctor did it on slicing process. That's what the slicing process is like. It's kind of a sandpaper, and it's very painful. It's kind of a sandpaper that it's very less thicker than sandpaper. It's small, and it's like like the saw, like like a sandpaper. And if this is a teeth, and if the sandpaper is going inside, and just slice in between the teeth, so that they can, after the slicing, after the slicing, so they could join, make it closer, the teeth. But in this process, it is very painful. It's very terrifying and like creepy, because when it in between the teeth, when it slices, if it slices and if it touches the muscles, it's kind of like it's very painful, and somehow little amount of blood will be come out. So but you have to do it, and if you do it, so you will manage it. Somehow you will manage it. Just trust me, you will manage it. And remember this: if you do slicing more than 3 or 4 times, then there may be kind of a sensitivity, and it will be very problematic for you, and you won't be able to drink cold drinks in a very cold drinks in a cold, and or you won't be able to drink tea which is hot. So sensitivity, I hope you understand what is sensitivity. I know everybody will understand. I'm really sorry, I know you will understand. And yes, and I did slicing because my teeth was not that thick, and if your teeth is thick, then you have to do slicing with the machine, and I think that will be very, very I don't know, I cannot imagine how it will be. But I'm just kidding. If your teeth is if your teeth is thick, you know, like your slicing will be done by machine, and I have never experienced that. And so, and yes, if you want to do, and if you are a student from Arunachal Pradesh, and if you are studying outside the state, you should try to go and suggest that, because I had a senior, and she asked me about the braces, and I told about everything, like price and everything, and like yes, and I asked her in the next month. So she was in Bangalore, and she told me that she did it for 20k. Like I was like shocked, you know, like what? That's very unfair, because I have done for 45k and she had done in Bangalore for 20k. So I suggest you do the, you know, like you put the braces if you are staying outside the Arunachal, you do it there, because if you do here, you know, like you will frequently, every single month you have to visit the dental and just tighten. And yes, and whatever I have said is like based on my experience, and the duration which I am, you know, like the duration of this braces is like it depend on your teeth. Okay, how bad it is. Like minimum will be like 1 year, and maximum it will be like depend on your teeth, like it may be more 2 years. So in my case, I have completed 1 month, and I have completed 1 year and half month. So and I have 2 months left to put this to put these braces out. Yes, yeah, I have told you from the beginning, this is what I have experienced and what I know. I have told you, and I think like I have covered most of them which I had know. And if you think that I have said something which is needed to be added, so you please comment, you know, like if you comment, then everyone will know and I will know. And if you want to ask me something about it, and you can even comment, and I will make sure and I will reply to your comment. So but yes, until then, please remember, you know, like please subscribe and share it among to your loved ones, like parents, like anybody, or like brother, sister, any loved ones, and so that if they wanted to do this braces process, so they can use this video for like that will help your loved ones. Because this video is people have asked me about my braces, and I wanted to let them know what my story, and I want to share some information. So if you share, you know, like your loved ones will know. And yes, that's it. So thank you for watching this video. I know it's dark, I don't have lightning, but still you managed to watch this, so congratulations. And yeah, this is what I want to do, and I have said it. And okay, let's go. Thank you.